Welcome, everyone, to Cozy English Nights. I am Emma.
And hello, everyone. I am Noah.
We are so happy you are here with us. Tonight, we have a very calm, deep dive for you.
Yes, a very relaxing topic. We are looking at a wonderful text called The Golden Glow, Psychology of Warm Lighting.
That is a big title. But the mission of this deep dive is very simple. We are going to talk about why warm light makes you feel so good.
Exactly. Light is not just for seeing things. It is like a remote control for your feelings.
I really love that idea, a remote control for our brains. So think about your home right now as you listen to this.
Yeah, picture your room.
When you are tired at night, do you like a big, bright light on the ceiling? Or do you reach for a small, warm lamp?
Most of us want the small lamp, you know. The big bright lights suddenly feel very, well, very bad at the end of the day.
They really do. At noon, a bright light is totally fine, but at night, it feels too strong.
Right. The text talks about this. It calls it a sensory clash.
A sensory clash. That means two things are fighting, right?
Yes, exactly. Your tired body is fighting the bright light.
Because saying a light is too strong is a little funny. Light is not heavy. It does not push you.
No, it does not push your body,
Yeah.
but it pushes your brain. Let's look at white, bright light.
Okay, like the light in a big supermarket or an office.
Yes, perfect example. That light goes everywhere. There are no shadows. You can see every little thing in the room.
So your eyes cannot rest. They have to look at everything.
Right. And your brain has to think about everything it sees. It's very hard work for your mind.
Oh, I see. It is like the light is asking your brain to work overtime.
Exactly. Our eyes actually have special little parts inside them. They're like alarm clocks.
Light detecting alarm clocks. I like that.
Yeah. They do not help you see colors or shapes. They only look for brightness.
So when the big white light is on, those alarm clocks are ringing.
Very loudly.
Yeah.
They send a message straight to the master clock in your brain. They yell, "The sun is up. Be ready. Look around."
Oh, wow. That is why it feels bad at night. During the day, we need that energy.
Yes, it is good for working. But at night, your body is tired. You want to stop.
But the bright light is aggressively telling you to stay awake. It is a big clash.
It is exhausting. Your brain is trying to sleep, but the room is shouting at it to wake up.
It makes perfect sense. If bright white light is like a loud alarm clock for your eyes, warm yellow light is different.
How would you describe it?
Well, it is like throwing a heavy, comforting blanket over your eyes. It is just so soft.
That is a beautiful way to say it. A very soft blanket.
But I have a question about this. If we turn off the bright light, we feel better, right?
Yes, immediate relief.
Is the relaxation coming from the yellow light itself, or, are we just happy the bright light is gone?
That is a very smart question, like taking off shoes that are too small.
Exactly. Taking off tight shoes feels great, but it is just the relief of stopping the pain.
Right. But warm light is more than just relief. If you turn off the bright light and turn on a very dim blue light.
Oh, a dim blue light. That sounds kind of sad. Or cold.
Yes, very cold. Like an empty hospital room, it does not feel cozy at all.
So escaping the bright light is just the first step.
Yes. Escaping the bright light clears the room. But the yellow, warm light adds something positive.
It builds a feeling. The text calls it the emotional architecture of cozy.
The structure of feeling cozy. It is a very natural step-by-step process.
Right, because warm lights make us feel safe, comfortable, peaceful, and then sleepy.
In that exact order. It is a checklist for your body. You cannot just jump straight to sleepy.
Oh, you have to feel safe first.
Always. Safety is step one. If your brain thinks there is danger, falling asleep is a very bad idea.
Because long ago, danger meant a wild animal.
Exactly. Today, danger is just a stressful email from work or a messy room.
But the brain still feels it as danger. It keeps us awake. So how does a tiny yellow lamp make us feel safe?
It changes how we see the room. Think about your living room with the bright ceiling light on.
Okay, I am picturing it. I can see the walls, the door, everything.
And if your apartment is messy, you can see all the dirty dishes in the kitchen.
Oh, no. Yes, you can see the dishes, and the brain says, I have to clean that.
Right. You're stressed. But then you turn off the big light. You turn on one warm lamp next to your chair.
Everything gets dark, except for the little circle of light around me. Wait, I spoke twice there. Let me start over. So everything gets dark except for the circle of light.
Yes. The physical room is the same. The dirty dishes are still there. But your mind has changed the room.
Because I cannot see the dirty dishes anymore. They are hidden in the shadows.
Exactly. Shadows are very relaxing for the brain. A shadow is a place your brain does not have to look at.
Oh, wow. The shadows act like walls. They physically shrink our world.
Yes, they make the world very small, just the space right around you, a little cocoon of safety.
You shut out the big, stressful day, and when the world is small, the brain checks the box for safe.
Once you are safe, your muscles relax. That is comfortable.
And when you are comfortable, the busy thoughts quiet down. That is peaceful.
And only then, your brain makes melatonin, which makes you sleepy.
It is amazing that we do not just see warm light, we actually feel it as protection.
It really is a shield for our feelings. But we have to ask, why yellow?
Yeah, why not a soft green light? Or a dim purple light? They would make shadows too.
They would. To understand why we need yellow and orange, we have to look far back in time.
To the evolutionary echoes of our past.
Yes, to early humans.
Yeah.
Our technology today is very new. We have phones and internet.
But our brains and bodies are very old. They still run on ancient software.
They do. And for early humans, light was not a switch on the wall. Light was the sun.
And the sun changes color during the day.
Exactly. The first big reason we love warm light is the sunset.
The beautiful sunset. It is nature's signal that the day is over.
During the daytime, the sun is high in the sky, the light is white and blue.
That is the light of action. It means it is time to work, find food, and be busy.
But as the sun goes down, the light travels through more of the sky to reach our eyes.
And the sky filters out the blue light, right?
Yes. It takes away the blue. So by the time the light hits your eyes, it is only red, orange, and yellow.
So for thousands and thousands of years, a warm orange light meant the day was done.
It is perfectly hardwired into our bodies. When that orange light hits our eyes, our body goes into rest mode.
So when we turn on a warm lamp at night, we are making a fake sunset in our living room.
Yes, we are tricking our ancient biology. But there is a second reason, too. Something we humans made.
Oh, the fireplace, the campfire.
Yes, the campfire is the ultimate anchor for this feeling.
For early humans, a fire in the dark was everything.
It was life and death. The dark was very scary. There were animals that hunted in the dark.
Humans cannot see well at night. We were in a lot of danger.
But then we learned to make fire. And suddenly, we had a safe space on the ground.
A little circle of warm light, just like the lamp.
Exactly. Animals are afraid of fire. So if you were inside that warm yellow glow, you were safe from danger.
If you were in the dark, you were not safe. That is so interesting. The campfire was our first real home.
It really was. It was where people cooked, talked, and stayed together.
Are we just trying to recreate the campfire in our bedrooms every night?
Yes, we are.
But I have to ask a question. A campfire moves. It makes noise. It is a real fire.
That is true. It is very wild.
A modern lamp is just glass and metal. It does not move at all. How does the brain mistake a boring light bulb for a living fire?
Well, the brain uses shortcuts. It looks for simple patterns.
So it does not need the smoke or the noise.
No, it just sees a small pool of warm yellow light surrounded by darkness.
And the ancient part of the brain says, ah, the fire is lit. We are safe.
Exactly. We are hacking our psychology. We trigger a prehistoric sense of safety with a simple light bulb.
Knowing this makes our evening habits seem so powerful. It is not just turning on a light.
It is a transition ritual, a clear boundary between the busy day and a peaceful night.
That is so important now. Many of us work from home, you know. Our living room is our office.
Yes, the physical room is exactly the same for working and for resting.
So turning off the big light and turning on the lamp tells the brain, work is over. This is a safe place now.
It is a clear signal. But there is a detail in the text that is really fascinating about this moment.
Oh, what is it?
When you switch from bright light to the small, warm lamp, the room actually feels quieter.
Yes, it really does feel quieter. But that is strange, right? Light does not make sound.
No, light has no sound. The cars outside are still noisy. The refrigerator is still humming.
But a bright room feels loud and a dim room feels quiet. How does our brain mix up light and sound?
It is a kind of sensory synesthesia. Our senses talk to each other all the time.
They share information.
Yes. There is a part of the brain that acts like a door for your attention.
Like a guard at a door, deciding what comes in.
Exactly. In a very bright room, your eyes are working hard. They tell the guard, there is a lot happening. Be alert.
So the guard opens all the doors.
Yes. Your brain turns up the volume on everything. It listens harder, just in case there is danger.
So the hum of the fridge feels very annoying. The room feels loud.
But when you dim the lights to a soft glow, your eyes relax. They tell the guard, it is safe. Nothing is happening.
So the guard closes the door a little bit.
Yes. The brain stops listening so hard. The physical sound is the same, but your mind ignores it.
That is beautiful. The visual softness forces an auditory softness. We use a light bulb to turn down the volume of our stress.
It is a wonderful trick. And there's one more thing we can use. Something even better than a lamp.
Oh, I know. The text talks about candles.
Yes, candles. Because a candle is not just a fake fire, it is a real fire.
A candle has movement. The light flickers gently.
And our eyes love movement. In the past, movement usually meant an animal.
So we always look at things that move, but fast, crazy movement makes us anxious, right?
Yes, fast movement is an alarm, but slow, gentle movement is very different.
Like watching the ocean or the wind in the trees.
Exactly. Or the soft flicker of a candle. It is like visual white noise.
I love that phrase.
Yeah.
White noise. It gives our busy minds something easy to look at.
When you are stressed, your brain is moving very fast. But when you look at a slow, gentle candle,
Does the brain try to match the slow rhythm?
yes, it does. The slow movement of the candle helps your brain waves slow down.
It pulls you into the present moment. You stop worrying about tomorrow.
You just exist in that warm, tiny, flickering circle of safety.
It is incredible how a single candle can dictate the entire mood of a space.
So tying this all together, we learned that warm lighting is not just about making a room look pretty.
No, not at all. It is a deep psychological tool.
It taps into our oldest memories of sunsets and campfires. It shrinks our world so we can feel safe.
It helps us put up a shield against the big, loud day, and it lets our minds finally feel quiet.
Which is exactly what we need to fall asleep.
This brings us to a very nice idea for you, our listener.
Yes, a small practice for tonight.
When you are ready to rest tonight, be very intentional. Pay attention to what you do.
When you turn off that bright overhead light and turn on your small, warm lamp,
Notice exactly how your body feels. Take a deep breath. See if your shoulders drop.
observe the shift in the room's energy. Does it feel quieter?
Yeah, just feel that deep, ancient safety. But we do have one final thought-provoking question to leave you with.
Yes, a gentle but important question from our deep dive.
What is it, Noah? I mean, what is the final thought for tonight?
Well, we just talked about how much our brains need this soft, warm light to feel safe and sleepy.
We absolutely need it to wind down.
But today, what do most of us do right before we close our eyes?
Oh, we look at our phones.
Yes, we stare directly into very bright, blue-toned screens.
Screens that are like holding a tiny, bright midday sun right in front of our faces.
Exactly. So the question to ponder is, if our biology needs the warm glow of a campfire to feel safe,
How is staring into that bright blue screen quietly rewiring our ability to ever truly relax at the end of the day?
are we erasing our own natural safety signal?
It really makes you think. We are holding a miniature sun in bed, wondering why we can't sleep.
It is definitely something to think about tonight in the soft glow of your lamp.
Thank you so much for joining us for this peaceful conversation. We hope it brings a little extra coziness to your evening.
Yes, thank you for listening. May your spaces be warm and safe tonight.
Please consider subscribing to Cozy English Nights if you enjoyed this. In our future episodes, we will have more slow English conversations, relaxing listening practice, and intermediate English stories.
It is always a pleasure to share this quiet time with you all.
Good night, everyone, and we will see you again in the next Cozy English Nights.